Hello YouTube, Brin here. I am doing a 30 videos in 30 days project for the month of November. This is the video for Saturday, November 9th. It's being recorded on November 11th because I couldn't do it ahead of time. So today's question, all these questions come from the 30-day trans challenge on DeviantArt that I actually found, and I realized this before, I found it last year because Paige Abendroth had done this exact challenge in 30 videos last year. So you can go find hers. She's at Paige Abendroth on YouTube here. That's also her Tumblr site, so you can find it there. Find her there. She's awesome. She's also a mod at the bygender.net forums, so she's pretty cool all around. Okay, today's question: what is something positive about being trans? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I don't actually look at these questions before I do the videos, so I don't have a lot prepared. So that I try to, you know, be genuine and fresh for you guys. And I apologize for the barking. The Shibas have decided to be, you know, active and obnoxious, because that's what they do. So let's see. Do you see them? That's what I have to deal with every day. Okay, anyway, so question 9. Now I'm just delaying. What's something positive about being trans? Well, I don't know if I would choose to be trans if I were cis. Like, you know, it's not an easy path to follow. So something positive, I think being trans has forced me to really examine a lot of my identity that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. It has made me really try to figure out who I am and like what makes me me at the end of the day. You know, I think that it gives me a bit of a different perspective when it comes to like understanding sort of social structures. There's a lot of oppression and marginalization and privilege that I would not have examined as a cis white male, and probably would have, you know, lived completely heterosexual, just because that's sort of social pressure and you know, all of that stuff. So I think that I didn't, well, and even when I was living that life, I never really examined, you know, what kind of privilege that gave me. You know, now that I'm sort of on the other side of the coin, where I'm openly trans and... Okay, I got to see if you can see this. They were both digging into that big bed in there, and it's too far away to get any kind of good picture on it, of course. The other thing Shibas are good for is ceasing doing whatever adorable thing they're doing as soon as the camera is pointed at them, because, you know, heaven forbid, there's proof that my Shibas are adorable. Anyway, off topic. So yeah, so you know, I have a much better idea of what privilege I carry and how that affects my life and the life I live that impacts other people, and how other people's lives are different because they have a completely different starting place, you know? You know, like it's opened my eyes to a lot of things that I would never have examined. Both about myself personally and about the world I live in. So, you know, that's a positive thing. I get to have twice the wardrobe everybody else does. I mean, that's kind of cool. Except that, you know, boy clothes are kind of boring, generally speaking, and I don't look terribly awesome in them. Part of that, though, actually is not the fault of the clothes so much as it is of my pre-transition or pre-living out philosophy of clothes shopping, which is that I'm not really a fan of my body, so I just buy things 2 sizes too big and, you know, hide as much as I can of me. So, you know, so there's that. I had a lot of big baggy t-shirts and sweatshirts and things. So that's another positive thing, is that my relationship to my body is totally different. Like, I love my body now. Even before I started hormones, I was starting to really appreciate my body differently because of the different, you know, different ways that I could dress it to interact with the world differently. Of course, now being on hormones, it's nice having boobs because they're awesome. You know, it's just, it makes the hormones, the effects of the hormones on my body makes my body feel more like I have always wanted, or always expected my body to feel or look or be shaped. But I don't know if that's so much a positive thing about being trans directly, outside of... Jax wants to go outside, so I'm going to have to cut this video very short soon. And there's Rogue. Okay, sorry, this has been basically the question 9 plus Sheba video. So yeah, positive things about being trans is the way that it's helped me relate to my body better, and the way that it's helped me broaden my vision of the world I live in, and focus my vision of who I am. So that's that. And in my particular case, being trans has had another effect in that I get to sort of be a visible face. Like, in a very tiny corner of the internet, I'm a little bit famous, you know, which is kind of cool. You know, I got to go to Yale to speak, and I was invited, you know, by the LGBT co-op to Yale 2 years ago to speak during their Trans Awareness Week, which was really awesome. And I would never have been able to do that if I weren't trans. You know, and it's put me in touch with a lot of people that I would never have met otherwise, which, you know, is amazing. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's specific to me or if that's specific to being trans or what, but, you know, I like making these videos. So yeah, I'm going to cut that off because the dogs need to go out. Leave me YouTube email, you know, in my YouTube inbox, or leave comments below. I'm sorry about Google's new, you have to have a Google Plus account in order to comment policy, so if that's a problem for you, I totally understand. You can find me on Tumblr at Brin Convenient, also Twitter, and I'm always around by gender.net. Okay guys, love you. See you tomorrow. Well, see you next video.